The Lord replied to me, oh my child, when you see one set of footprints in the sand, through storms and trials too, that's when I carried you in those one set of footprints in the sand.
The first gig I had was at the Palomino. I got a call from a friend, and he said, hey, I know you're a singer, and there's a group. They have people come up and they sit in. It's a Palomino in Hollywood. And I'm going, woo, okay, Hollywood, this is great. So I put on my wonderful gown and go to Hollywood, sell the lights and, kind of the not so lights and, what's Hollywood about? This was North Hollywood. So this is a place called Palomino. I'm looking around and oh my gosh, it's awful. It was dirty. The walls were nice because they had Willie Nelson and Linda Ronstadt, big pictures of all these different people that have performed there. But oh my goodness, the floors were full of like the peanut shells and hay and all kind of stuff. If you were a female singer, there was some hostility. So you go on the stage and they go, oh, another chick singer. Okay. And they said, what are you going to sing? And I said, Blue Bayou in B flat. And they go, whoa, she knows her key. Well, I'd been singing Blue Bayou since Linda Ronstadt came out with it with my band. Get through singing, and at the bottom of the stairs, this lady. And she had wait for me to get off the stairs, and she's going, oh, I just love Blue Bayou. That's my favorite song. She says, I want to invite you and your husband, she says, to come and have dinner with me at my house. I do spaghetti. I serve spaghetti. I'm Italian, and I can serve you a nice spaghetti dinner. And, okay, well, that'd be great. So we arranged it. Her name was Mary Stevenson. When I went to her home, she had all of these poems and things all over her walls. She had plaques and everything going on. And I read a poem, it just really struck me. It was from the point of view of a child, and the child was abused. And it's called A Little Seed. And I said, Mary, my goodness, this is such a wonderful poem. And she says, it's based on a true story. She said, and the child died. And I'm going, oh my goodness. She says, because I was a nurse and I wrote it right after I heard the story. And so I said, oh my, wow. She said, oh, you like that? I said, oh, I love that. She said, well, let me go get you some more. So she went into her bedroom and she came out with this great big box. And she put it on, dumped it on this table. And as I'm going through looking at these poems that she's written, some were handwritten and some were typed. And I come across this Footprints in the Sand, 1939, handwritten. And I'm looking at this copy that my mom gave me when I left Bloomingburg. We had talked about it. And she gave that to me so that I'd always remember that God was carrying me and watching over me. And when we went to truck stops, with the Flowerses, and when I went to truck stops with my own group, then I saw these poems, Footprints in the Sand, being sold in these truck stops, but it said author unknown. So the copy Mom gave me had author unknown as well. So I'm looking at this poem and I'm going, where did you get this old copy of Footprints in the Sand? And I remember I had always wanted to meet the person who wrote it. But I'm going, I told Mary, I said, where did you get your copy? And it's so old. And she said, I wrote it. I said, you wrote it? She says, yeah, I wrote Footprints. And I said, well, you couldn't have. It's author unknown. Everything got quiet. And she said, and that is why it's in the box. Nobody believed me. I felt so bad. I said, I am so sorry. I said, I will help you become author known. I vowed to her that I would help her. I said, you need to, this is something else. She said, oh, you like that? Let me make you a fresh copy. So she wrote out by hand another copy of Footprints in the sand, and the words were exactly the same, and of course the handwriting is the same, and the whole bit, and it just was, what an evening.